Hey there, ADB024 Aaron here. I traveled again back to the ranch here, Doris Ranch, with Scott back at the homestead, and today he's going to explain how to make a fire here. And we got our the elk hide here and all. And one thing I wanted to know how to make a fire with pretty much materials that you aren't really man-made, I would say. So materials, if I were to get lost in the woods, that I could possibly find the materials out in the forest to make a fire. So I'm real curious. Scott, what type of materials do we have here?
Well, first of all, you'll need some kind of baseboard to spin the spindle and to catch the fire. So what we have is two things. We have a baseboard made of cottonwood, and then we have a branch of an elderberry bush. And these two together are the types of wood that you need to start this fire.
Okay.
So what we'll be doing is we'll be putting the stick in here, and we'll be spinning the stick together. We're going to do this together, and as we spin the stick, we're creating friction in here. As this friction creates heat, and then the sawdust will start to billow out this little notch in here, and then it'll fall onto here. And eventually, if we get it hot enough, a little coal will pop into the sawdust there, and we'll transfer this coal from the leaves over to this tinder bundle, and then we'll take this tinder bundle, you'll probably be doing this, and blowing this into a flame to start a fire. Okay. And this is a way that people have started fires. Everybody's ancestors have used to start fires this way, and this goes back for tens of thousands of years. So we'll be doing something that has been around a long time in the history of man. So. Okay. All right. Yeah, and you can start a hole with stone tools. I didn't bring my my drill, but what you do is a hand drill. Instead of to start a hole, you can actually mount a little piece of stone in here and then twirl it right in here, and that'll actually start the hole for you. But okay. I have my knife here, so we're just going to do it this way. So we're just going to get a little place in here so that we can start another hole. But I think
a pocket knife is a necessity. I think for almost everyone should have a pocket knife. I mean, yeah, if you're out, do a lot of hiking or something, the good thing to carry is just a small pocket knife and a lighter or a book of matches. A lighter's a little better, but those are two things that everyone should always carry on them to be able to actually start a fire, because in survival situations most people are going to die from exposure first. I mean, that's what people die from, is exposure. They don't die from starving to death. That's not, you can go for a number 3 days without water, and a lot longer without food. Look at the people trapped in the rubble in Haiti. Some of these people survived for a week or more without even water. So it's really about shelter and keeping yourself out of the elements, more than say starting a fire or going out. So what we're doing is going to just basically start another hole. Okay. So. Alright. You just got to kind of do it slow first. Okay, so this is the start of a new hole here. So they found fireboards like this that are thousands and thousands of years old in the dry caves here in Oregon. Perfectly preserved, and they look just like this. Old burnt-out holes. Okay. Just like exactly like this is how everybody's ancestors for tens of thousands of years started fires. So what we did was we kind of started the hole there, and then I got to cut a notch. You're going to be cutting a notch and V-notch in the middle of that circle. Okay. So what we're going to be doing today, Aaron has never started a fire here before, ever done any primitive skills, and so I'm going to teach him today. He's going to be able to start this fire with basically this stick and this fireboard here. He's going to do it all on his own. I'm going to coach him through the whole thing. So he's going to be starting a fire like his ancestors and everybody's ancestors did back for tens of thousands of years. Okay, you ready, Aaron? Yeah, I'm ready here. So I'm going to spin it and put some downward force here. Alright. So now he's going back up to the stick. So he's already gotten smoke. So this, slipped there. So Aaron's pretty strong, so he's probably able to get this fire going pretty fast, get a coal out of there.
So basically right now the sawdust is billowing out of this little channel. You can just keep it up for maybe 2 more spins. One more. Okay, I think you got a coal there. Okay, let's. So right now there's a coal burning in here. So you can move the camera down a little closer and get a look at that. So
okay.
What Aaron's going to do is going to transfer this coal onto this tinder here.
Okay.
So you want me to do that, or you want?
I can try here.
Okay.
You can grab that camera there, Scott.
Okay. So here he goes. He's going to pick up that coal and he's going to transfer that little bundle. Just be real gentle. Just kind of roll it over onto the. There you go. Perfect. Now you're going to cradle that. Just give it some air. Blow a little air onto it. Blow in air to it. Just long, steady breaths and keep it in there. There you go. Pick it up a little bit. Long, just slow, steady breaths. There you go. A little bit harder. A little harder. But bunch the tinder up a little bit. Keep going. Keep going. Long breaths. Just like that. Keep going. One more. Keep going. It's going to burst the flame. Don't be afraid of it. The burst's not going to hurt you. Just keep going. There you go. Look at that. Woo!
Okay.
Aaron makes fire. Makes fire the primitive way.
All
Good
right,
job,
guys.
Aaron.
That wasn't so bad. I think the key is a good stick, though. Scott, he found this. He actually did make this from what he found here in Oregon, but I think it's gonna be tough to get a nice straight stick. So you don't want to get blisters on your hand.
Aaron, did you get any blisters?
I didn't actually.
So the pros, if you're a good fire starter, people will actually have calluses on their hands in the part.
All right, we still got a fire going over here. Watch out.
There's a fire. Excellent, excellent.
All right, thank you. All right, guys, and lastly, I just want to add in, Scott has his own YouTube channel, so definitely check it out. I'll put links in the sidebar. Living History School, and if he can teach me, he can teach any of you. So.
That's right. There's a little bit of fire starting in everybody.
Yes, but I think one of the keys is don't just by watching a video think you're going to know how to do it. Definitely try to practice it. Yeah. So
it's not just you gotta know the materials. You have to collect the materials yourself and understand the whole fire making process to really be able to start a fire out in the woods.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So practice makes perfect.